Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. The comic that I'm gonna display is obviously from the 90s, and it is The Adventures of Superman issue number 464. And this is a fight between Superman and Lobo. Lobo left last. Part of the day of the Crypto Man, part 3. Check out this cover. Check that out. Also, I guess back in the 90s. Is that from the 90s? Yep. There used to be a skinny Lobo. Kind of looks like the one that we have on the New 52. So I just noticed that. Interesting. Well, this video I'm gonna give you my thoughts about Action Comics issue number 34, and I'm talking about Assimilation part 1 of 4 so far. Check this out, the cover. This is the selfie cover. Pretty neat. I like it. Well, on my last video, which was Superman Doom, actually Super Doom chapter 4, that on these both comic books had the same end. They all ended the same way with the same panel, which was this one, that we saw some giant thing coming out of a portal. Check that out. Well, where these two comic books finish, which I forgot to mention, that I say that it's the same story divided in two comic books. Well, it is and it's not. What I tried to mean was that it's the same story told in two different points of view. One in outer space with the Superman, Doomsday, Steel, and all those guys, and the other side of the story from planet Earth. So I just want to make that clear. I know that my last video make it sound like it's the same story on two different comic books. Well, it's divided in two, just in two different point of view. So I just want to make that clear, just in case that I have, maybe that I created or I might create some confusion. So, Action Comics 34, part 1 of Assimilation. Well, where this story arc finished, where we see that giant thing coming out of the portal, happens to be Brainiac's mothership. What I mean mothership, I'm talking the mothership. I'm not talking the mothership as the one from Star Wars movies or Star Trek or Death Star from Star Wars. I'm talking this mothership. It is so huge that it's about 4 times the size of planet Earth and about 2 times of the size of the sun. The thing is that the ship is so huge that if the mothership decides just to stop between the sun and the planet Earth, it will send planet Earth into an ice age, just like that, because it's so big that will block the sun completely. That's how big it is. Brainiac's mothership. So the thing is that Brainiac, with the help of Eradicator, on this story, that was kind of like a side story. He get out of the portal and he sent a bunch of baby ships to planet Earth. The thing is that Brainiac, he's taking every single living thing, planet Earth. Let's say every single living thing, I meant by saying every human. And it's kind of like he's absorbing their minds or their memories, something. Every single superhero is possessed by Darkseid, except for Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, and Lois Lane, because she's still connected with, even though that she she got freed from Brainiac, but for some reason or somehow she still have the psychic powers, kind of like, let's call it like the same kind of powers as Xavier, Professor Xavier or Magneto, more or less the same the same psychic power. Anyway, so after the big fight on this story arc, there's more fighting here. I'm talking humongous fight, a lot of action. We see that what Brennan is trying to do. The thing is that Superman came up with this plan, is that he's gonna have Harrow, the special forces, that she's part of the special forces, to destroy Superman. Well, she has also the power, which I forgot to mention on my previous video, that she has the power to summon the dead. So, kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings. So, kind of. So she has that power to resurrect, to summon the dead, all of them. So she will have an army to distract the mothership and attacking all the little baby ships around. The thing is, while Harrow is doing that, our team of superheroes, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Martian Manhunter, they have their plan, is to try to break the link between the motherships and planet Earth. Because eventually, Brainiac, he's about to kill every single human on planet Earth. That's his goal. The thing is basically more or less the same thing that happened on Superman and Batman issue between number 5 and number 7. The same thing that Mongol was trying to do, trying to control people's mind. Well, more or less the same thing that Brainiac is doing. So we have Harrow, we got Superman, we got Wonder Woman, we got Martian Manhunter, and we got this guy. What's this guy's name? Gold Soldier, that he can face between physical stuff. So they're out of space to keep the mothership busy, while the other sides of the other team will go around, try to stop the mothership. So the thing is that they managed to stop it between Superman and Martian Manhunter. But before that, Superman had to go closer to the sun with Martian Manhunter. Because the thing is, if Superman would go alone, he can do it, he might get possessed by Brainiac's brain, whatever. Might be controlled by Brainiac. So for that not to happen, Superman and Martian Manhunter, they go together. You see, while they are flying to the sun, closer to the sun, Martian Manhunter, he's using his psychic power, try to create a shield between two of them, between them. So that way the mothership will not detect Superman and Martian Manhunter while they're going closer to the sun. So the idea for Superman to go closer to the sun is like he wants to absorb so much sun power. I mean, to the point that he cannot take it anymore. And release it, as I'm going to show you here. This is the first time I see Superman using his power so pissed off as over here. So this is his ray after he was closer to the sun. And not only he was closer to the sun, that we know that Martian Manhunter, his weakness is fire. He sees fire and he just melts like butter. So he kind of like, he's very scared of fire. So the thing is that they did not get to destroy the mothership because it's too damn big. But they managed to kind of like, once he sent the ray to the mothership, kind of like detoured the ray to some other place that would land it on the Tower of Solitude, Superman's home on the North Pole, Cave of Solitude, where Wonder Woman is in there, and Cyborg. everybody got possessed by the ray. So what they did was that once that they kind of like ricocheted that ray to the earth, once he got all the power, they released the power to take the smaller ship, the sister ship or the daughter ship of the mothership. Actually, here on the story they call it the daughter ship, to send it to the Phantom Zone. They open a giant portal to send the daughter ship to the Phantom Zone. That's what they did. They opened a gigantic portal of the Phantom Zone. So once that was over, but still the mothership she's still in outer space, creating havoc and troubles and headache and God knows what else. So the thing is that once that the two ships kind of got separated, so between Superman and Measurement Hunter, because when that happened is that plan, it worked to some point. It worked in a way that yes, they took out the daughter ship, but they made the mothership in a straight collision with planet Earth. So between Superman and Measurement Hunter, they flew to the mothership. Between two of them, they managed to push away the mothership. I'm talking about the mothership, like I said before, is 4 times the size of planet Earth. How they do it, I don't know, but they did it, and it was fun. So I just tell you there, I mean, that's a good thing about comic books, you know. We get to see the superheroes do some crazy stuff. You know, it's fun. I like it. What can I say? So once they push away the mothership, it's a little bit of age that the mothership is a bit damaged. So there was a big explosion on the Superman's home, the Tower of Solitude. It's called Tower. There's Solitude. It's the cave or the house or the Tower of Solitude. Well, you understand what I'm trying to say there. It's Monday. So while that explosion happens on Batman's home, Solitude Cave, there was an explosion in there. So now we have Mongol and his buddy escape the Phantom Zone. So now we have Dr. Sadu, or the Phantom King, on the loose, plus we have Mongol on the loose again. When Superman managed to put him into the Phantom Zone on Batman and Superman, or the Superman and Batman, comic book. So more bad people are getting loose. which I find it fun. What the heck? And that was it. And that's the story of Action Comics issue number 34. Overall, I like it. This is another section of, I think this is the last story arc of Superman Doom. Because after this issue, it continues on Superman and Wonder Woman, and then Supergirl, and then the last one will be Doom's issue number 2. One-shot comic book, just like the first one. So there's only 3 more comic book for this whole thing will be over. So far I've been having fun. It started, in the beginning it started a little bit, but it got a lot better. Like I said, I'm having fun with it. So I got no complaints. Yeah, maybe the art on this comic book there were some pages was like, although there are multiple artists working on this book. And some pages there were good, some of them they were like, kind of hurts my eyes. But overall, it was a good issue. I really like it. So if you're kind of interested in reading Superman Doom, well, if you haven't picked up any of the comic books, you can always pick them up, every single one of them, or you just can't wait to have a trade and have it all in one book, because it will read a lot better if you have all the comic books or trade paperback. It would read a lot better. So I will give Action Comics issue number 34, I will give it 4 out of 5. It was good. I like it. And I'm looking forward to see how this story arc is going to end. I'm just curious how it's going to end. How or what they're going to do with Doomsday, because Doomsday doesn't die. Right now, although Superman is cured, he's not cured. Doomsday is still alive. It's just his Doomsday is still alive inside of Superman's body. And Doomsday doesn't manifest because Superman managed to control Doomsday inside of him. Kind of like the same, like I said before. It reminds me of Hulk and Bruce Banner, more or less. Kind of. So other than that, it was a fun book. So far, having fun reading this whole Doomsday event. I know that some people don't like it, and maybe because we still have in our mind, we still have fresh in our mind the Doomsday from the 90s, and I can understand that, because you see or you read a story about Doomsday that will come out now or in the future, the first thing gonna pop into your mind, the death of Superman. Here we go, but it's not. Just the same character, but different story. So, like I said, I will give it 4 out of 5. It was fun. I'm really enjoying this whole Superman Doom. It's been fun so far, except for one comic book. But other than that, it's been great. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later. Bye.